Oh bloody hell! Good evening, folks. Hey, Warwick. Sorry, but I didn't reply to you, in text chat. It was because I had already had the game running, and yeah, this one doesn't like alt tabbing, so I've elected against it. Hey, Pixaries. How are we doing this fine day? I would say the day was fairly fine. Got somewhat windy by the end, by the latter portion of the day. It was at the same time warm enough that it was actually very fucking pleasant and energizing. Unfortunately, I couldn't really take a walk around that time, as I was well, continuing with the painting commission that I should absolutely finish as soon as fucking possible, because I'm supposed to deliver it before Easter. Whatever the fuck that means. And then I remembered that the client also wanted me to magnetize the tracks on the tank, which I had never fucking done, and I don't have magnets for it, so tomorrow I'm gonna have multiple trips. And multiple aneurysms, I think. How are you folks doing? Selves? I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Guys, I'm gonna continue exploring. Alley grounds. I believe the Matali is the family.
You haven't given us enough money. I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Holy fuck, that's comically evil. I think I'm gonna open with a frag grenade, but I'm gonna, you know, use the force jump to get towards them. Oh, I see. For some reason, the force jump thing didn't work. Well, motherfucker. To be fair, I've seen the Mandalorian armor from afar, and given the fact it's the goddamn Bioware writing we're talking about, I guess I shouldn't have expected anything more. Borek, doing okay? Can't wait for the weekend. Ah, yeah. Yeah, second day of returning from a vacation is not nice, huh? Oh, but... Wait, Bishvalbe kill counters, get nothing. Shut the fuck up. Get fucked. Well, hi, Wade, I suppose, but go fuck yourself, Wade. Hey, Rockethead. Evening, gang. I bring unexpected news. Are you pregnant? Okay, that was a fucking... That was an incredibly shit joke. I don't know what came to me. Okay. Ah, I see. So I suppose... Maybe it's because there's something in the way. The Crash Twin Sanity soundtrack was uploaded to Spiral Mouth's Spotify page this fucking week. Huh. I want to check it out. If memory serves me, that's a good soundtrack. I also need to myself take a look at, you know, how to share things for Spotify. You know, and publish my black metal project album and demos on Spotify. One day that would lead to anything. Jetstream, wait. Now only if someone would upload Metal Hellsingers tracks on Spotify. Lol. The Mao. That being said, Dusk's soundtrack is on Spotify. So, There's that. Although I do not know why the fuck I'm bringing that up. Okay, this is oddly pleasant. I am so weirded out by seeing this exact biome, which I've seen for not an insignificant amount of hours when I was playing KOTOR 2 The Sith Lords, mind you. You know, and hearing it with a pleasant music, not something that is utterly soul-crushing. Just wait. Also, the only greater insult than nothing is when an act bossy form drops. Not one, but 1 and 2 potions. Yep. 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 I have that happen with fucking Endario like 3 times. It legitimately fucking feels like Shank and Eldritch drop better than certain act bosses. I welcome nothing over that. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, I came for a downright near guaranteed drop of runes, and I got exactly fucking nothing. Like, I don't run counters, you know, to get items from her. You know, sometimes I get items on the road to counters, but usually I'm just you know, trying to drop fairly quickly to get the runes. You know, for my never-ending mill and the grinder of my Horadric cube, but yeah. Rockhead. Also, I discovered that some of the devs of Twinsanity have now started a YouTube channel where they talk about the development of the game. Wait, okay, remind me please, Twinsanity, what was the year of release for Twinsanity? Just wait, the nothing roll is a pretty rare thing to have, but almost as rare as a high rune. Yeah, actually rarer than a high rune weight, because I've seen charm dropping in the past, and I've never seen counters dropping exactly not a single motherfucking thing. 2004. Has something legally happened with the Twinsanity or something? Is the one that had a famously rocky development of plenty of card content. Oh, okay.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Of you not having a fucking fence, whore, son. I'm sorry, I'll be going now.
Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
I would love to respect the wishes if they erected a fucking fence. Okay, there's You might be thinking this is a gripe, you know, for comedic effect. Nothing further from the fucking truth. Nothing further from the fucking truth, and it's connected to one of the very few traumatic memories I mostly got over, as in, you know, in the same way that I no longer am frozen with fear or flight or fight when I'm seeing a dog within 10 meters from me. Which, by the way, that would be the two are connected. It's the story about my second problematic encounter with dogs, and the first in a series of problematic encounters with the canine fucking kind, within a span of, let's say, 6 years. But yeah, I was 6, close to 7, with my mother, we were staying at, oh god, at like a fucking summer property of one of my mother's, at the time, friends. I don't know how to say działka, you know, or what would be the term in English. You know, that'll be close to that. But basically, a sort of vacation, getting a little closer to fields, nature, etc. One day, me and my mother, you know, reminder, I was 6, close to 7, and I was after already very, very rough first year of primary school in my original primary school, because I've been in 2. The first one, the 2 years in the first one netted me 6 weeks in a fucking children asylum. But that's besides the point, right? So it was basically meant to be like a week or something, or a few days stay closer to nature, closer to forest, closer to fields. One day with my mother, you know, we went on a walk, went into the forest, you know, had a small walk in through the forested path. Everything was nice. And then we left the forest into what we didn't figure out soon enough, both of us, was a private property with fucking dogs around. It was not fenced at all. And I ended up being bitten. And for the next 3 fucking days, I ended up being bitten by one of those fucking dogs, and for the next 3 fucking days or something, you know, debacles between doctors, between fucking police, and all that shit show to check whether or not, to make sure that those fucking dogs did not in fact transmit rabies. Not to mention rabies show when I was fucking sick. So, yeah, you little fucking droid shit. You want no one on your fucking estate? Put up a fence! You fucking cunt! Like I said, I'm mostly over it, just angry. Jesus, fuck, sorry. Don't get me... You know, that's the funniest part, because, you know, people do not believe me when I say that I am one of the most unluckiest son of a bitches out there, or people say I'm exaggerating, and then I'm fucking starting throwing around stories like these. And the funniest part is that, you know, bad luck like this mostly subsided within the last 10 years. I don't know, I can't explain that. But yeah, ever since that fucking droid, you know, was trying to start shit with me, I kind of needed to get it off my chest, cause like, Go fuck yourself. I will not trespass on your private property when it's properly fenced, you fucking cunt. I don't have a way of knowing it's a private property, you bastard. You cheap fuck. Like I said, I'm over that. Just angry. That's all. Although again, like I said, like in spite of the fact that I was like the second of the problematic you know, events I had with dogs. The first one being when I was 2. A goddamn, what's the name of that kind of a dog that I remembered it. The kind of a dog that is very, you know, low profile, very sausage-like long, and a dachshund? I think it's a dachshund. Yeah, the dachshund of the mother of my mother's original husband, the one that she divorced when she was in the 6th month of pregnancy with me, funnily enough. Which, if you're ever wondering why I label myself on Steam as a Schwabe, the literal bastard, because that's that's because legally here I am a bastard. Yeah, that dachshund, that dachshund clawed my face, and I still have the scars. So yeah, that was the first one. But that private property story was the second one I've ever experienced, and the first one in the entirely too long chain of dogs just fucking attacking me for no reason that I could have discerned whatso bloody ever. I remember one time back on my countryside family farm, says Jessrim Wade, my uncle had a bunch of dogs because some fuck decided to start cutting the fences, neighbor disputes and shit. Pretty friendly dogs, if they know you. Then one day some little 7-year-old fuck and his mom... Very fucking funny, Jessrim Wade. Also, no, Wade. No. You misunderstood. That shit wasn't fenced at all. Let me remind you. It was a rural property right next to a fucking forested area. Dogs. And it had exactly 0 fucking fencing. God, I hope they got fined or some shit. If not for the fact that one of their fucking shitty dogs attacked me, you know, then for the fucking reason that they did not fence their property. But fence cutting is an actual thing due to... No, No, wait. I'm not disputing that. Not disputing anything. I know. I'm aware. I'm just pointing the absurdity of the situation and how you tried making that troll, which that got me at first. I will admit that got me at first, but you kind of fucking missed the point in that there was no fucking fence to speak of. So yeah, just I guess I'm just being pedantic. Just anyway, because peasants be peasants and they got nothing better to do. Yeah, they've got nothing better to do, but they gotta fucking constantly convince you otherwise. I hate Trumbull. You missed, if you're wondering what the hell is going on, you missed me ranting on a droid in game that was telling me to fuck off from the quote-unquote private property that wasn't fenced, and me recounting what was for a while quite a traumatic, a cause for quite a drama, when I was a kid and attacked by dogs because I accidentally, trespassed on a unfenced private property in a rural area, this sort of shit. Yeah. God, this game is pretty for 2003. Yeah? I think it's mostly the art direction. Although the fact that it's also an Xbox game means that Dantooine, for example, is still pretty damn sparse. Wait, to me... In real life, my uncle did have one hunting dog, but he was spoiled to a degree when his nature was completely docile. He was also fucking huge. Ooh, okay. Hey. Sure. I honestly don't know what to say. Like, I'm no longer traumatized by dogs, and I no longer have the fight or flight responses when the dog is nearby. But like, I still kinda don't like dogs. But hey, I do accept their existence as pet. Why are you not? Well, was it because this calf hound here was blocking the way? I continue to be baffled by the inner workings of the force jump. Like, to give Bioware credit where it's due, even if their game's gone down in quality RPG-wise, they at least release functional products? Are you sure about that? And if not, actually at least try to get them to a normal fucking state. I mean, if you're if I believe your bottom line. I believe your bottom line for the quality of both, you know, the RPG and the quality of the product itself. I think it might be Bethesda. That's not healthy. It shouldn't be you know, your bottom line shouldn't be Bethesda to compare from. I think it should absolutely, once again, to hammer the point home, not be Bethesda. It's bad for everyone when it's Bethesda. And in general, I suppose you could say, you know, to generalize altogether, it is just bad when Bethesda. Yes. Me speak English. I just remember every time I went over, there's this huge black furball who is bred to murder and hunt, running towards me only to knock me on the ground and lick the shit out of me. Jesus Christ, that would have fucking terrified the snot out. His name is Boluk. Do I need to say that that my first reading of his name with this font was Bollock? Anyway. I sure like being pet. Okay. Oh, because I was the only one to give him attention most of the... Okay, that's a little sad. Crumble, not just Bethesda. I had to mod other RPGs like Fallout 2, Bloodless... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, when you're talking just about... What the fuck... Okay, but... Here... Touche on Bloodlines. Fallout is on a fucking... Fallout 1 and 2 are on absolutely fucking ancient engines that just do not work on modern systems, though. So there's that. Also, that's not how you heal in this game. Fucking hell. Also, Trample, bonus point. The developers of Bloodlines and Fallout 2 went out of business or were in financial trouble, in significant financial troubles, very close to releasing those titles. Interplay, in case of Fallout 2, was in deep shit, which is why they needed, you know, the sequel to Fallout as fast as they needed to. And Bloodlines just fucking in case of Bloodlines, Troika dissolved within a year after its release, if not less. And even at that time, at the time of the release itself, it not only had to be rushed, but Troika was in massive financial shit. Like, neither the Temple of Elemental Evil nor the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines had budget, workforce, and resources to be released in functional states. And I'm not. And I need to clarify here. I'm not trying to justify Troika or Interplay, alright? I'm not trying to justify them, but the difference is, underneath all the dysfunctional shit, there was still gems underneath, you know, all the functional bullshit, which I cannot disagree. In games, but especially modern Bethesda games, oh my god, they're so fucking shallow. Can someone Mussolini, Emil Pagli, what's his name, the fucking main writer in Bethesda? Like, can we execute him and then just fucking hang him upside down from the goddamn Bethesda office? He earned it. Wait, low bad nowadays because I see a lot of AA products being optimized as fuck on release, even on my A-tier rig, which I do not expect. Optimization isn't the only issue I think he's talking about. Apprentice, your arrival here is well timed. I mean, hanging someone for bad writing is a bit much. In normal circumstances, I would agree. People like Emil? Nah, he fucking asked for it. Even if it's Emil, I don't think you full... I'm partially okay, listen, I'm partially taking the piss, just like for years I was demanding Todd Howard's head on a silver platter for what they had done to Fallout 3. But I don't think you understand how much damage Emil's bullshit done to the genre. That's all I'll say. I'd hang every single writer who had their hand on Dragon Age Veilguard. Emil, yeah, okay, Trumbull, here's the thing. I know how to spell Emil's surname. I can hear Emil's surname in my fucking head. As in how it's supposed to be pronounced. For the love of Crom, grant me revenge. Oh, and if not, then to hell with you. I cannot fucking pronounce that surname. My tongue seizes up. I don't know. Heck, firing squad is my... Okay. I have to be content with the Dragon Age Veilguard writers being already fired. What? The guy had such high staff turnover rate during development that we cannot be sure who wrote what. Fair enough. The development cycle should be a capital offense. I'll be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea how the development of that went. Although to be fair, I'm not at all surprised by that. I mean, I live in a country where CD Projekt fucking Red exists. Pagliaru... Pagliar... Kurwa! Egga shagga suck my dick. Fuck! I can't! Pagliarulo... Let me check if I have a beer. Maybe if I'm hammered, I'll be fucking able to pronounce that. I don't have beer, but I do have banana juice. Polish people ish. I am a Russian speaker. Why is it hard for you? I don't fucking know. I don't have a fucking problem speaking in German, which I barely know. I don't have a fucking problem speaking English, significantly better than significantly better than 90% of the fucking Polish people I've ever bloody met. To a downright hilarious degree. I speak Polish slightly better than most, you know, with putting my accents, etc., which is my native tongue. But this fucking surname kills me! They have too many weird Z and W, whatever. Polish people, my apologies. Okay. You know, let's not make it a political. Let's not make it look like a political statement. Right, Rockethead. At one point, they rehired the original writers for the series who left Bioware due to the dev fuck-ups during Mass Effect Andromeda, I believe. And they were gone in either a month or two. Jesus Christ, that should be illegal. But then again, most of the HR and workplace practices in America should be fucking illegal. I've heard what things are weird in American fucking, you know, to Americans, like unbelievable for Americans in their work culture. They're just like, what the fuck? Dragon Age Origins, what exists? I don't think I understand your comparison that just remade. Anyway, sorry. Yes, your arrival here is well timed. Who are you? I am Bollock. A Jedi from the Enclave. I'm gonna call you Bollock anyway. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak Basic and Huttese. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons at the Academy, oh, for fuck's sake. While you are not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid. Ah, yes, good old torture. With access to the archives both at the Jedi Anchor and the planetary capital, I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guide as well. I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this. Okay? Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Caldenetic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been... Wait. Okay. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Handon Gould, he was unarmed. The other was Rikard Lusov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men say they did not do anything, and that they came across the body. But both also accuse the other. Obviously there is more to this than we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding his side and Ricard was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. If there is anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. Huh. Wait. Whoa. Huh. Well, Handon does in fact hold his bag, but now take a look at Lusov. They probably had to manually set his pose, because notice that this pose is actually firmly on his left leg. I noticed that because that's how I'm walking with my fucked up knee. I do usually put significant part of my weight on my right leg. The one that's knee isn't as fucked up. Hands inside, Rickard leg. Yeah. I mean, well, true, like I said. Okay, that's actually cool. That's actually bloody cool.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rikard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
The body of Calder Netic, he was apparently shot from behind with a blaster. I'm not seeing any fucking other bodies. He supposedly dropped something. Well, that's interesting. Hey Nomad, thank you Twitch for dying on me. The bloody site gave me a server not found there. Hey, who the hell knows? Maybe the infamous hacker Fortune hacked it too. Oh wait. Okay, so those who don't know, someone exploited the fucking vulnerability that Fortune didn't patch since 2016 to essentially erase all the databases, which I find fucking hilarious. What does the droid have to say? Beep boop. That's what I imagine he has to say.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Oh, that doesn't fucking tell me much. Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
I'll be here to assist you.
Okay, let's talk to those twats once again.
So, what do you want to know?
Bollock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Want to ask you something else?
So, what do you want to know?
I was expecting more information on the suspects. Kinda same. Oh, you know, the droids went on those places telling us that there are no areas around or some shit like that, so we would know that Ricard? Yeah, Ricard, was talking bullshit. What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
Actually, this fucking sounds to me... Because what I misunderstood at first was that...
Right.
Okay, that's all for now. Let me check. South. Yeah, from south. So he will be going... From beyond this bridge... The sun would in fact be in his eyes if it was just like 3 hours, assuming still the 24-hour cycle. I'm not sure about that areas, but honestly, this could have been as well a hunting accident. I mean, we did get info that both might have had weapons as they were advised to have them when on the place. That is true. And apparently there was a rifle that this this twat didn't tell me about.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
What did you see happen?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. Of course, of course.
Shh, get the fuck. Hmm.
Is there any other information you need?
That's okay.
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed.
Single energy blast of a torso.
These plains are rife with wild animals. Not all of them. There have been over 35 cattle, small farms, and holdings. Doctor, is there any? Very well.
I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure what the hell the game. What the hell the game wants me to fucking infer from that information.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, he went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
Ah, clear shit. So, what do you want to know? Right.
Yes? Is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? Tell me what happened here? According to the accounts of the participants, these 3 men were out here in the field together earlier, right? But the black clouds broke. Right. I see. A rifle was found lying near his body of blood. Okay, my bad. Wait, with bloodstains on it. Yeah, hand and gold, unarmed. Yeah, that's why I pointed out the blaster was covered in blood. Because that is actually a possibility. You know, the victim was, you know, clutching his rifle, got shot in the back, and the weapon got covered in blood from the overpenetration. I'll continue my investigation. When you've got all the information you need, come back to me and we can try to determine what happened. Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Ricard didn't mention the victim having a rifle. But at the same time, this guy over here had no fucking weapons and is running around, you know, an area where there are cup hounds around. And the supposed quote-unquote hunter, you know, did mention that, and the information about the areas and the calf hounds, they are confirmed by the droid. So I don't know. For me, the supposed runner guy is fishy for not being strapped. Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Yeah, let's ask him about the site again.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How? Of course.
Wanna know real answer? I'll be honest. In a few minutes, I am kind of curious what the hell am I supposed to infer from this. But yeah, I do think that Handon is fishy. Although I also think that Ricard might have just might have just made a mistake. He might have, maybe there was some areas around, sure, but because of the sun, you know, he might have accidentally shot the guy. Actually, let me continue. Just in bloody case. I want to discuss the murder, I suppose. Very well, we should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of the puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Don't be so fucking sure of that. Handon said that he was nearby and had a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. He said Ricard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster in his hands. Ricard said that he was hunting areas, so went through the glare of the sun and shot at it. Oh, shit. Obviously one of these men is not telling us something. Oh, for fuck's sake, I might have... Fucking hell. Let's go and see Handon is lying. Why do you believe that? Wait, did he mention that or not? Oh, yeah, no, he didn't mention that. No, it was the hunter guy who mentioned the weapon. Because he said, yeah, there was a weapon. Yeah, he didn't mention the weapon found by the body. True, he did mention it, but he didn't deny it was there either. It simply had no bearing on the question as asked. I don't believe this is definitive evidence. What he said was not directly false. If you're unable to deduce the facts of this case, I will have to take these men to the Enclave and deal with this. Oh, I see. But since you have talked to the suspect, there's no harm in you trying a bit more. Okay. Are you trying to tell me that that's gonna unlock...
Of course.
Okay, let's try the other one. Are you gonna fucking tell me that the guy with a gun is... To find Calder, shot at it. It is possible that Rika may have shot Calder accidentally and the handler may have found a body, but that seems very unlikely explanation. It is more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? Okay, let's see that Ricard is lying. Why do you believe that? Actually, that is true. We haven't fucking seen any areas. Wait, says Rockethead. What's up? And the cloudy thing doesn't mean much. Clouds are fucking... clouds can break. Yeah, it was cloudy, yes, but... Yeah, I know, rain, but... Okay, let's try the cloudy thing. Yes, well done. It was very okay, it was very cloudy apparently. Yeah, I get it that it was raining, but like, if it had happened as Rickard said, the sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. I didn't really see a mention of heavy clouds. Like, yes, you know, clouds about to break. I get it, but like, I've still seen fucking sun. I don't know. Have you never fucking seen sun coming through the fucking clouds? Okay, never mind. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Oh, I see. Maybe I should talk to the man about the relationship with the victim. Oh, I see. If there is anything else you need, I will remain here while we question the right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Rumble, it was clouds that people usually hide from, aka... Okay. That is a fair point. That is a fair and good point, Trumbull. My bad. Okay, now we're doing it. Right. No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
All for now.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
I want to like this quest.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
You know, news to his wife. Sorry. Anyway, I want to ask you something else, actually.
What do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no, this guy's significantly more
How can I be
dodgy.
further
Although, why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. Of course,
Right.
of course.
You did not ask why would someone... Yeah, no, that's why I went back to Handon to rectify exactly that. Yeah, maybe now the droid has some info.
Information you need.
Oh, come on, really? Okay, what can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Wait, what?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Oh, interesting, because apparently Mr. I don't like speeders rented a speeder. That's interesting.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Right, first let me ask Gould. I'm curious.
Further assistance.
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Okay. You better come clean. What the hell is... Actually, punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, yeah. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can't deny it, but there was bad blood between you. It's recorded.
Right.
Oh, okay. I see.
Is there any other... Very well.
Ah. I want to like this quest. I want to. But I will say one thing, Trumbull. It is definitely different from the things that the game has shown me thus far. And I can respect and appreciate that. Yes, is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? Okay, sure, I want to discuss. Let's brute force it. We know Ricard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Handon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing Carter. Yeah, except both have pretty good fucking motives, and one of them is actively defending himself, despite the fact I did not implicitly ask him whether he killed him or not. Like, that's usually a dead giveaway. Well, maybe not the dead giveaway. It's a dead giveaway that the topic is making someone sweat, which honestly could be both. Muddies the things even more. Fucking hell. Okay, let's say Rickard is lying. Why do you believe that? They had a fight over business matters. It is not unusual for business partners to disagree sometimes, but if he found proof Calder was cheating him, things could escalate to violence. Well, that certainly is a motive for murder. The case is taking shape. However, you mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. Crumble. Funny thing is, it's not quite what you think. You might want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. If there is anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
My question is, did this stupid twat actually fucking reported that his weapon was stolen? If he didn't, that's bullshit. If he didn't, that's bullshit. He's trying to fucking pass it off. And he actually might be the killer.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Is there any other information you need?
Yeah, first of all, is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to...
Yeah, it's
find
Handon.
anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Let me put it like this. If I played this game 2 years ago, I think I might have appreciated this quest significantly more. You know, talking specifically to Trumbull, because he likes this quest a lot. Maybe I'll like it as well at the conclusion. Maybe it will blow my mind. But there is, but if I played this 2 years ago, that would have been before I played Disco Elysium. What I'm trying to say is, I am positively, I want to like this quest. I kinda have trouble doing so because when it comes to like deduction and detective stuff, this girl is significantly up the ante for me. So yeah. Did I save? I don't remember because I started rambling like a goddamn twat. To be fair, this girl was like 20. I think you're trying to say that Kotor is 20 years older. And yes, no, yes, it is. I understand. I absolutely understand that, which is why I'm not dismissing this at all.
How can I be of further assistance?
You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalk. Of course.
We'll say Disco is a pretty big pedestal as well. It is. No, I am... Hey, I am fully aware of that. I am fully aware of that. Right, let's discuss the murder. So, what have you determined about the weapon found by the body? Yeah, the blaster is Handon's and he lied about it being stolen. So we have caught Handon in a lie. Interesting, but I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire there with the information droid about it. If there is anything else you need, I will remain here while I question the witnesses.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We can't get any specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha.
That doesn't tell much, Rockhead, that it's not victim's blood.
Of course.
If we could somehow determine, you know, whether one of those fucking assholes is injured or not, that would help immensely.
So, what do you want to know?
Right, let's ask about him being hurt.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Right. Ask us who damaged Gold. Oh. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Are you telling me that Gold killed Calder and Rickard fucking mistook Gold for a goddamn Irias? No, he couldn't have. Okay, I've no idea. Let's be a twat. Just finger. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. It didn't belong to the victim. That is surprising, so the blood must belong to one of the suspects. But which one? That's a fucking good question. I'm gonna say it's Handon's blood because... Why do you believe that? He's clutching his side. Handon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. Handon appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It seems there is one likely scenario. Rickard killed Calder for cheating him in business. While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Handon by accident. I have no idea how to answer any of that. I do not... Oh god. Is it this retarded? They both fucking tried to kill him. But they are both guilty. A bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at, but we are not like most people, we are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. Yeah, that's a good fucking question. We know Calder was cheating Rickard in business, but what possible motive could hand... Oh, he doesn't know about the wife. Handon admitted that Calder was having an affair with his wife. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife, shortly after Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of in the business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard. Yeah, that's... Although that was also another factor we didn't touch upon.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of Calder Netic is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lusov can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon Gould. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to holding facilities in the Jedi Enclave. That's why I like this quest. I don't know. I honestly don't know myself. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I will be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in the Stardust. I want to like this quest, but I think there's not enough information to come to this conclusion. I think there's just not enough.
Just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Fuck off, Carve. Like, I think there is... I don't think there's enough fucking concrete information on the topic. I mean, you did not expect the ending. Okay, no, that is true, but just not expected. You might as well soon tell me that all jump scares are good because you do not expect them. or something like that, which, yeah. But yeah, no, I did not expect that, but at the same time, I don't know, it doesn't... I'm not sure if it does make it good. I don't know what the fuck to think. Will you now make a god... No? Okay. But hey, I'm still saying that it was a nice goddamn change. If that quest was different, and I can absolutely respect that. Where's my force jump? Heal. Heal. I'm saying that Calf has gained a level. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it until he is damaged. I mean, it's not a jump skip. No, I know, but like, trying to figure out how to fucking put that in terms that makes sense. And mind you, you can fuck up jump scare to a point that you will absolutely expect the jump scare. Cough, cough, Bluebird team. Cough, cough, Five Nights at Freddy's. Because if you play Five Nights at Freddy's, you know there will be jump scares. Like seriously, if you fucking think if you play Five Nights at Freddy and somehow you do not expect to be jump scared, you're living more in the basement than I did. Hey, Bluebird team did a good job. I don't know if they did. I've had very mixed opinions about it, and I have played neither the original or the remake. However, myself, I have a grudge against Bluebird because Bluebird actually fucking stole some good artists for Silent Hill 2 from the Postal Brain Damage team. Kuba and Anya, to be precise, and Franek as well. So yeah, you say they are in the past. I don't think so, Tim. But hey, that's your opinion. We don't have to agree. Crumble. I mean, it's not a jump scare though. This is right. This is writing that actually made sense and lead you somewhere you did not expect. While yes. Is there, because you seem to know this game better, is there a way to gain additional information through some sort of a skill check or something like that? Because if that is the case, then okay, I would respect that, because my main issue... I do like this quest. Don't misunderstand me. I do like this quest, but it is different. And I like that it tries to make you think. But what I don't think was done correctly was how the information was done, and by the end it just felt like it just felt like the conclusions you come up with is it kind of feels like you're missing multiple links in a chain, and also that the writer was kind of relying on players' intuition or perhaps boldness to choose the weirdest solution or something like this. Oh yeah, okay. So I do need to have an unobstructed line, I think. Party member down. Oh, it's Carp. And nothing of value was lost. Oi! Get your ass back here! Oh, come on. Really? Never mind. Okay, the Jedi training is already kicking in. That was one hell of a leap. No, that was the force jump. That was the fall jump, something that I'm trying to figure out how to consistently fucking make, or how to make it work properly. And that's something that you get as a Jedi Guardian. Right, what's with that data pad? Okay, yeah, no. Okay, show new items and... Yarg when missing in Sector B when Riza sorry. So someone moving south of there. Take a couple troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Hey, Calf, now that you're sufficiently bled, let's how to level you up. And magically, he's got full health. Wouldn't you bloody know? God damn it, the fact that this backpack is empty and still on the ground is a fucking crime. Crime, I say. Sandral ground. Right. But yeah, just to hammer it further, like I said, I do have a bit of a personal grudge when it comes to Bluebird, because once again they kind of stole people from Postal Brain Damage Team, and in general, you know, people from Hyper Strange. Horsecock! Mine needs to heal the fuck up soon. Right, let's try now. And it didn't fucking work again. I say. Also, god damn it, why the heap? Why did they use heap for the commands? There was a chord progression there that... There was a chord progression in that track that I recognized from somewhere. I can't fucking put my finger as to where. Thorian melee shield.
I will be your doom.
Okay then. By the way, I think the reason why that quest probably lacks in some details is probably just some basic problem of memory constraints. Maybe. It might have been the reason. In which case, I suppose fair enough, but like... whatever. Let's first pop up a shield and basically cheat that bitch. Actually... And get the night speed. The fuck you mean miss? Holy shit, I'm missing a lot against that twat. That's concerning. My favorite Star Wars lesbian. Okay. You know, to each their own, I suppose. Might need to use the adrenal strength after all that. What the fuck does that? What the fuck does that? You know, remind me of this exact fucking chord. You know, this exact chord progression. The fuck does that remind me of? Fuck's sake! I cannot.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Why did you attack me?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You were a Jedi then.
A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
I don't know, that's why fuck you seem pretty damn pathetic. Oh, you meant as a... I meant as a character? I mean, I didn't imply... what? Sec. Ugh. Yeah, I might have dropped some dropped some pot on the ground. The little pot of paint. Haha. I am funny. God, I'm not. Is the Quatrium master?
Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want?
You will love the face of the battle with Darth Maul. That's bro. No, it's not. You know what? Fuck me. Give me a minute. I need to get away from the audio of the game and think. I think I know. Tom ta-da-dum tom ta-da-dum tom ta-da-dum tom. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. Okay, this is an actual. Can someone kill him? Not the beginning part. If I could, it's on my... Exactly, Soul of Cinder. There's been fragment on the brass that in Soul of Cinder, I mean, that had the same chord progression that I've noticed there and than in that combat track. Yes. I'm going insane. Anyway. I was sent by the council to cleanse the taint from this grove.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
I have no desire to kill you.
Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the courage to finish your task.
Really? Well, then you're gonna fucking let me, like, awkwardly leave? I mean, sure. But I don't know, I need more in persuasion, which... fair. But I am... Hi, Sadrex! Trumbull. By the way, I am playing Dark Souls 2 again, trying to see what fans of it love about it so much. Kill me. Whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I don't know what to think about the Dark Souls as a series and games myself, so those are that. How are you doing, Sadrex? Ooh, more calf hounds. Ah, fuck it. Get me those. Yeet! Okay, I'm getting a little low on health, but that's fine. I'll be fine. It will be okay. I'm doing fine. I modified Ash's weapon pack mod yesterday to work for supplies. Alright.
Down you go. That'll show.
Oh, it's just a fucking droid.
Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Personal assistance droid.
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Are you a Liz's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Something, do not fist android girls. Mystery of the droids, yes. Although it doesn't have the same fucking, same sound to it as it's the mystery of the droids. They all have an attitude. It's the mystery of the droids. Yeah, poor droids is trouble. Yep. Is she crazy?
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
What, are you suicidal or something?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
Fine? I'll Fine, I'll destroy you and tell her why you did this. Poor droid, I want to comfort the poor thing and what he experienced. I don't think he would appreciate that. I think he would cower at the mere idea of you, of you trying to even just comfort him. It might take it the wrong way and the trauma response might kick in. It's not, I'm not joking. I had experienced, let me put it like this. I had experienced waterboarding in my life. And I do sometimes have trouble taking shower.
Thank you, kind sir. You have my eternal gratitude.
Oh, you fucking clunker. Clunker. Dodge. Nah, you know, for all the, clunker jokes, yeah, nah, that is messed up. What's even more fucking messed up is that people with these kinds of obsessions actually exist. Except towards living people. Real living people. That's fucking messed up. Nah, robot rights are basic... Okay. It's not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. To be bloody honest. Remind me, Schlop. You're going light side or the good side? Very fun. I'm going light side. Oh, the shake my head at with multiple exclamation marks did tip me off that it is a joke, but like, I just wanted to clarify. I am like this, which is bloody annoying. Blanca. It reminds me of that fucking animation, with that GTA 5 cutscene, just with the black characters replaced with the battle droids from episode 1. Kalanka! I can't do that voice. Three! There we go. Now that I have no obstacles in my goddamn way. You bitch! Was I just hit in the fucking friendly fire, or was that attack, some off-screen attack weirdly connecting? I would never know. I will never know. Slaughter! I am a good guy. Though, to be honest, if we ever move past shitty generative AI joke... Yeah, shitty generative AI is a fucking joke. An awful humanization of AI constructs for no... Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I've said it multiple times on my streams, but at this point I'm kinda at a point where if you ask me what I think about the generative AI or the modern state of AI, I could easily just fucking reply by putting up photoshopped mugshot of Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, smiling with the caption, "Yes, I am male voting," as my reply as to what the fuck I think about it. And if someone doesn't get a joke, yes, that is implying that if I could, I would start sending out mail bombs to people, to AI bros, because they fucking ask for it. See? Item. Oh, a crystal is found in remains of an egg. Okay. See? Maybe we could coexist with AI as real citizens. Let me put it like this. I would do my best to be acceptive and communicative. Maybe there will be someone finally that I could communicate with, you know, on a similar fucking level with my autism and shit. Okay, so the fucking Kinravs, are they all, all those fucking eggs have goddamn crystals or something? Jesus. That's contrite as shit. So many crystals. Fucking hell. I think you missed the last point. I do tend to stop mid-sentence because my ADHD compels me to answer the current thread of thought before I finish. And it is, trust me, it is infuriating for everyone involved, especially me, but I absolutely understand and accept that. To a person that is trying to communicate with me, it must be immensely infuriating as well. I'm glad that so many people that have more regular contacts with me do understand that, you know, that's sometimes how I function. And another reason I like talking with people in my stream chat is that, you know, if the chat isn't having much you know, too much going on, I can return to the rest of the sentence and maybe even laugh at my own stupid arse for, you know, missing a point. Oh, never mind, you're right. Yeah, it's okay, Trumbull. But yeah, no, still, I do not appreciate AI as it is used nowadays. Because it is a fucking it's an existential threat to anyone creative, especially people who are trying to, especially people who would even just try to, sustain their own, themselves with their creativity. Just a thought. I will look those crystals later in the bench. But I will definitely want to make a green lightsaber. I would make a Viridian, but I believe the Viridian as a lightsaber color was added to Kota 2. And that's fine. Green is my favorite color. Viridian is just, you know, just the cool green. Not the green I like the most. Again, but you know, the cool. Finger guns and all. 3. Well, use of AI like that is fault of not AI itself. It's fault of man that made and abused it. Yes, I understand, and that's why I'm saying about mail bombs. I do understand it's not a fault of AI itself. AI is merely a tool. But it is a tool that is so fucking abusable that sometimes in fictions you have a trope of scientists committing heinous acts in order to hide their own creations from the world, so it doesn't fall into the wrong quote unquote wrong hands. You know, I feel we are like 2 or 3 years past the point where this technology fell into the wrong hands, and it's just gonna get worse and worse with each passing you know, business quarter. At least that's how I'm seeing it. Because the goddamn fucking, you know, goddamn fucking business suits are gonna do everything to cut on perceived costs in the short term. They're gonna do everything to do that. And, you know, if it's gonna mean that, oh, they're gonna employ an AI that's gonna do something immediately in comparison to a human being, and for a fraction of a cost that is good enough, why the hell wouldn't they do that? Why the hell wouldn't they do that? And that's why I fucking hate why I fucking hate the world sometimes, you know? Rockethead, yellow. Hey, if you like yellow, I can respect that. Yellow is a nice color. But I am a green man. I'm a green man. A green man. I don't remember the lyrics, but it's a good song. October Rust by Typo Negative, in general, is a fucking excellent album. Like, out of the entirety of the discography of Typo Negative, it's the one album where I would say that it doesn't have a bad moment. It has a moment that I don't like myself, but even that moment is a cover of a song that I find that in original I find obnoxious, and Typo Negative made it its own, and still obnoxious, but I do respect the hustle. Maybe I should put it like this. I just don't think it's you know, the Cinnamon Girl is a fit for Peter Steele and company. Guns don't kill people. I do, says Thane very timely as I was talking about the business folks. Efficient managers. Yeah. Efficiently sitting on a fucking sword of cane and spinning, the twats. Right. Is that another? Oh, okay. It is a second fucking data that apparently says the same. I could level up. I probably should level up. Again, I like silver more, or black with white outline. Oh, you mean the... Oh, I know which one you're talking. You're talking the Dark Saber. You're talking the Dark Saber with the other one. Yeah, that shit apparently is unique. It is a very fucking cool aspect, though. Obviously, age as fuck. Obviously, like, edgy as fuck. But to be fair, I appreciate it. I can appreciate some edge. Alright. Time to fuck. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Disengage! Right. Darksaber is all kinds of unique Fargo. Yeah. Wide. But I meant it in the sense of being the saber with God damn it, a saber with a black you know, the black fucking saber with white outline that Trumbull mentioned. That I know we were playing Star Wars, but for some reason I thought I had Morrowind fight theme. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny because earlier I've noticed a chord progression that reminded me of Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls 3. What the fuck? Is this the moment where I should take the piss about how fucking generic this is? Okay. I'm starting to think. I know, unbelievable. But I'm starting to think that I might have kind of cocked it up. Alright, listen. Can Canderous. Jesus Christ, I couldn't remember his name for a moment. We're gonna do a Japanese thing, you know, the ancient Japanese thing. We are just gonna bomb the shit out of ourselves. That makes sense. Mandalore. Darksaber is not Black Saber. Black Saber went to get milk. Jesus Christ. Made by a Mandalorian king or whatever the leader is. No, it's not. It wasn't made by the king. It was made by the first Mandalorian Jedi. And later down the line, it was stolen from the Jedi Temple, if memory serves me, and essentially passed down as a symbol of office for the leader of Mandalorians. The only saber capable of cutting Beskar. Ah, that I didn't remember. Symbol of autism. Oh yeah, because yeah. Basically, symbol of office. Yeah. Okay. Drop another one, please. No, do not make an attack. You will continue fragging yourself. You should frag yourself now. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, okay, Sorry. Frog yourself. And your mother too. Come on. Come on, overheal, damn it. Frag. Okay, 2 of them down. Don't die. Okay. Now he might have a fucking chance. Okay, let's Right, now just fuck him up. How many health points do I have left? 16. Okay. That's cutting it close the fuck enough. Ah. Okay, yeah, this guy's... There we fuck... Oh, holy shit. I was cutting it a little too fucking close. Holy bugger me sideways. Right. Increase the persuasion. Done. Apparently the game suggests that I should be stunning bitches. I don't think that's gonna be the case for me. No, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to... Actually, is the energy resistance working like it does in KOTOR 2? Because if it does, that's gonna help immensely. In KOTOR 2, it basically increases the passive energy damage. It lowers the energy damage by a number. It basically works like that. Yeah. Oh, bloody whatever. I don't remember the damage type it does work on. So, Okay, the other was Valor, was Aura, or Cure. Actually, wait. Heals all party meters within a 50-meter radius. But it's like 5 vitality points plus 1 point for every charisma modifier. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's plus 1 charisma, wisdom mod, and level. Okay, maybe it's not as fucking weak as I bloody thought. You know what, let's give it a 5 that I'm going light side. Let's actually go for the cure. Yeah, let's go for the cure. We're going full Robert Smith in here. Yes. Right, force depleted. Whatever, man. At least I fucking finally managed to quote-unquote disarm this fucking calf hound situation. Oh, good grief. I like how the combat music didn't fucking finish. Like, what the hell? Sandral droid. Are they going to tell me to fuck off as well?
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
By the authority of you not having fenced the goddamn area, you fucking twat. I'll be going now.
My orders are clear. Please leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted on the family's land.
Well, I could technically still enter. Maybe later. According to the music score, we are still in combat, of course. Oh wow, my fucking force buzz actually... How many force buzz do I have? 50. Huh. They're actually not so slow to charge. Fair enough. Yeah, like, did you fucking hear that in the combat score? Dun, dun, dun. That's the part that reminded me of Soul of Cinder. Right, let's try convince the Juhani now. I mean, I did get that one singular additional you know, fucking persuasion point. That's absolutely gonna make a difference. Copium. Valley ground.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
Haha, nerd. Why are you doing this?
I have fallen, and dark power courses through my veins. I can never go back to the council, so here I shall stay.
Just want to talk?
Talk. You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I have no desire to kill you, Journey.
Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the courage to finish your task.
Okay, now I wonder how much persuasion do I actually have to have in order to convince her. Or would I have to fucking use drugs or something? Yeah, just going full Disco Elysium. More calf hounds. Re. Right. Actually, the kill, even on my false weak ass, is doing decent job. Yep. Actually, that's not that worth it. Yeah, let's just flurry the bitch. I have to assume that that possibly those two named estates, so to speak, have some quests maybe later on. But yeah, can someone actually check how much persuasion would I need to convince Juhani? There might be also a possibility that I am just a bloody moron and there's absolutely a way to do that without that persuasion check. Knows? Just kill her, nah. I did play this in the past, and I do know that she can, in fact, become a companion. And besides, I'm pretty sure it's implied by like your master's goddamn hint that, you know, very cryptic hint that you should absolutely try telling her that she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. And yeah, she made a mistake, but yeah. Even if it was a mistake with deadly consequences, it's not the end of the world. I think this might be my grave. Yes. I think in this universe I have died and was buried here. How do I know? I'm still rock hard with giant balls. Don't listen to your masters. Okay. Corpses don't need to be persuaded. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so Dantooine is really fucking linear now, I see that. Huh. Perhaps I am missing something. Probably a lot of somethings. Hey, Elise, I killed your fucking droid because you are a weirdo.
Droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I am afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Oh, okay, so she's gonna immediately fucking go and, I don't know, kill her or something. Huh.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I killed some of them on the plains.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
Oh, okay. I will come back if I find a leader.
Jedi.
So, wait, you're telling me that this is how they structure this quest? Is this how they're now going to... What, is this gonna mean that in one of those areas that I've traveled around, there's now gonna be a new Mandalorian party? that in order to, if I wanted to spawn, I had to go back to this specific guy. Bioware. Just, what I'm trying to say, this shouldn't have been a thing, you know. If you wanted to have goddamn, if you wanted to have goddamn, you know, have a leader taking an interest or something, you know, he should fucking just show up, you know. It would imply it yourself, but Trigger being in a conversation like that, maybe it's once again some kind of a limitation of the engine, but I don't know. It feels more like an oversight in scripting or designing of the quest script.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force.
Don't know about the Force, but I do know about. But I do agree with nature.
I can help you with.
Actually, yeah, I've been given a task by the council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
Oh, okay. I know it is tainted by the dark side.
Be so quick to judge circumstances about the
okay, yeah, right. Okay, so there's not gonna be more about the quest. I thought that maybe there would be an additional line of questioning, perhaps, to the guy. Since we did meet Juhani, but apparently no. Slightly concerning. I'm gonna make a short return trip to the Enclave because that's where the workbench is. Unless I don't know about something, which also possibility. I'm trying to find more. I'm trying to kind of find more NPCs with perhaps maybe more side quests, side hustles.
Greetings, apprentice. Though soon he feels. There are caves on Dantooine that hold those rare crystals, but be warned, apprentice. They are dangerous. You should not. I wish you luck in your training.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, he says, you know, carrying like 15 goddamn lightsaber crystals in his pockets. Sarad. No. Wait, actually, I'm a moron, right? The Ibn Hawk, right? Right. Missing companion, about the Elise. Oh, she ran off towards the Jedi Enclave. Wait, this fucking quest isn't over. Did she just fucking... Had she just fucking gone and went to snitch to the Jedi Council on me? You bitch! Wait, the Raiders, Candaris, Jedi Trial. Yeah, okay. Right. Greetings, Stranger. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundilot Sulem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Oh, yeah. Do you actually believe she's still alive? It is not customary for the Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet locate her. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, that is too bad. I shall have to continue my search. I'll keep my eye out for your girl. I would appreciate that, Sentient. Right. Okay, so that goddamn bitch went to goddamn snitch on me, I swear. Either to snitch on me, or, I don't know, buy a new goddamn protocol droid. To use and abuse. Poor fucking thing. God damn it! Oh my... That fucking asshole just teleported specifically to block me. Twice. Right. I will now upgrade my item. I could finish. This is just enough upgrade for me. No, but jokes aside. Right. +1 attack, +1 damage. Ooh, stun. 25% chance to stun for 2 rounds. That is fucking strong, actually. This crystal was mined on a far-orbit asteroid circling the Alderaan system. It produces a volatile lightsaber beam that pulses on impact, discharging part of its energy to an opponent. That sounds fucking... Oh, and I can still get +1 damage and attack from this. That is neato. Right, let's upgrade that bowcaster even fucking further. Good grief. Let's fucking hope Odo's liking his toys, because I certainly like mine. Toy, that is.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Yeah, fuck you too, Bastila.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
My training is going well.
It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
Oh, okay, I see. Right. Like an asshole NPC in the quarter, there's a fucking... whatever. In all honesty, I've returned him mostly to upgrade my lightsaber as soon as possible. Because as much as blue is a color I consider pleasing, I so much prefer green. You know, if all my channel branding across every single channel I can didn't tip you off to that. Fuck, I would change the color to green here if I could. I think the only exception where I could change the color to green and wouldn't would be in Fallout New Vegas, but that's because the green that is available in Fallout New Vegas is a green that reminds me painfully of Fallout 3. As long as it's not brown. Are you racist now? That sounds racist. Har 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 har. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, brown... Wait, brown lightsaber smell. I'm not gonna question that. I'm just gonna smile, nod, and slowly back away. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I actually would be into one of these, at the very least. Also, I actually didn't find that Elise bitch as well. So I got an email from Uber Eats, but I actually thought useful. How so? Okay, requires a passcode. So yeah, there would be further quest lines. Woo. 2 times 30 PLN discount on grocery shopping. Alright. I mean, right now, okay. When ordering above 75 PLN, okay. I'll be honest, I am refraining from ordering takeout of any kind myself, so hey, that's gonna be helpful for you. If wait, Uber Eats offers grocery shopping right as well. Ah, okay. That kind of caught me off guard. That is all. Okay, I need to also check real quick how much experience am I missing. Also, I need to find those goddamn Mandalorians. Rather, the Mandalorian leader. God damn it! Like 7,000 experience. Are we getting what? 150 for those hounds? Oh boy. Yeah, but it's not takeout, it's grocery shopping, so I got myself and Paula some stuff for today. Hey, alright. Alright. It's something, it's something to go, to fucking, yeah, to get. Tomorrow I need to visit my father and I'll be just checking whether or not the basement he suddenly remembered he has access to would actually be enough for me to store my gear. He suddenly fucking remembered of it today. At least that's the generous theory. My paranoid self is telling me that it's another sign of me not being wanted there. Which technically is actually not incorrect. I firmly believe that both sides, and by both sides I mean both me and my father, would rather we didn't have to live together. For the sake of our, for the sake of the sanity of us both. But funny enough, got to use Sadrak. Sorry, I went on a tangent. It wasn't for every store, of course. In my area, it were like 2 stores, but Carrefour was one of them, so good for us. Carrefour's bloody expensive though. But yeah, sure. Right. I will want to actually pre-buff. Right. Oh, I no longer have a shield. Yeah, I seem to. Yeah, I've used the shields. Gonna go for the Mandalorian melee shield.
So this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Get fucked. Is it so? I think prices there are same as everywhere else. Okay, maybe where you live that's the case, but in your area. But in my area, fucking Żabka and the Carrefour Express I have at the bottom of my building easily compete between each other. You know who's got the worst prices. So there's also a Carrefour Express on the other side of. Oh my god. On the other side of the street. A separate one, but that also has different prices, and some products are more expensive there, few of them are cheaper. It's a fucking mess. Carrefour Express is not the Carrefour Market. Express is indeed... Yeah, that's true. I don't fuck... Maybe the one I have in my block isn't Express, maybe it is. I no longer know. What I know is that Carrefour expensive. Like, I've recently been shopping in Biedronka itself, so there's that. Right, cough. Energy shield. Energy shield. Okay. Right. Yeah, bunch of wankers! Right, and you, cough. You know what? Go on with the frags as well.
What? How'd you like that?
Ah, shit. Well, okay. Guys. Come on. Frag grenade them bitches. You'll end up looking like them scary bitches. Oh, okay, well. The quote-unquote leader got fucked up before my main character died. That was very fucking weirdly fast. I expected more of a fight. Then again, my character is indeed hopped up on a lot of bad PCP, and to be fair, the rest of the team did a pretty splendid job just, you know, with all the grenades around. That was nice. Good. Oh, hell yes. Oh, he wasn't fucking kidding about the lightsabers. Oh. I'm starting to think that adrenal strength might have screwed up with this with the nervous system of my character, because he was like without, you know, anything happening. Or maybe it's just the PTSD. But yeah, with them raiders taken out. Yo, did you get a second one? Better. 2 more. Now I have 3. You're right, I have 3. Oh, but it doesn't count as a well balanced, so I will have, you know, a slight penalty in combat, which is a shame, but it's understandable. I'm gonna go and see if that father has unfucked himself. God bloody damn it! There we go. Oh, get bent. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna go snipe some noobs. In what? What you playing? What you playing? What you playing, you nerd? This other guy playing a Star Wars game of all things. Oh god, okay, Tarkov. Never mind. I regret my curiosity immensely. I'm taking the piss, mostly. You know what? That's kind of strange. In spite of it all, in spite of having an unbalanced weapon in the second hand, I actually seem to be hitting more frequently with 2 lightsabers. Kind of curious. After 1 raid, I'm gonna be playing Project Zomboid. Okay. Project Zomboid. It's one of those games that I've been trying to get into, but I just can't. I just can't. I'm not against clunky games, but you know, just sometimes things can be a little too clunky. Started playing Beta 42. That doesn't tell me much.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
Yeah, fought and killed that prick.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There is no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
I don't think the goddamn council would appreciate, but I know I will appreciate 1,000 credits. Sorry, it just fucking dawned on me. Oh, but it was what? That wasn't as much. Yeah. Fucking god. Okay, can someone? Sorted. Let's see if I can just normally talk to Juhani without having to make that, you know, that persuasion check, because I keep failing the damned thing. I'm gonna blame, you know, the points in the treat injury. Yes. I should have been just saving every other fucking, you know, just leveling up every other level my persuasion, I suppose. Or, you know, I could just kill her. But you know, yeah, there's sufficient, you know, signs for me that that's not what the game wants me to do. Oh, there we go, and the stun actually kicked in. Yeah, 25 fucking % to stun for 2 turns is big. Fucking hell. I mean, of course, also requires you to hit, so.
What? Sure.
Oi! Get your ass back here! Jesus. With night speed, just fucking slaughtered the poor sword. Well, not really a poor sword. Those animals are indeed noted to be actively aggressive and be a bit of a fucking nuisance, menace even. Speaking of bloody witch. Rude? Very rude indeed. I'm not trying to fucking think about the other quests that I could probably do. Yeah, that stun is gonna help a lot.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
They fucking like to. Why are you doing this?
I have fallen, and dark power courses.
Okay, I already fucking heard that. Sent by the council to cleanse the taint.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
I do not handle anger towards you, Juhani. I wish you peace.
Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Why are you even thinking like that?
Why? Because I am right. That's why. I can see the truth in your eyes as well. Do not look at me again.
The fuck you're on about, bitch? Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Not. I am pathetic. I always.
Right. I see how it is. First step on the path of true knowledge is knowing that you are ignorant.
I seem to still have much to learn. both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Your master surely won't be forgiving you. You're just fucking rubbing the salt. Anger? Show them that you have freed yourself of this base passion.
If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Your inner peace and harmony will show them your sincerity.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will
I'm not even a Master Jedi.
I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
That's cute. If you know why, you know why. But that line's cute. That line's so cute. Right, anyway. No. Oh my. More experience points on legs. Ah, come on, you prick. Okay, cancel the attack. There we go. Hit him. Break it down. Oh, okay, well, I finally fucking missed one of the dual attacks. Happens. Oi! Where the fuck you going? Well. I'm kind of feeling like a massive... Never mind. Huh, I actually lived. Maybe I really should be fucking hitting the... Well, that fucking calf hound was hitting something alright. Did you fucking see that stare? I mean, I know it was fucking stunned, but like, come on. Ooh, more victims. More. Another victim. Righto. Oh, okay. Well, I had a false jump, but the game decided that that's not gonna happen. What a shame. Yeah. Although I was kind of hoping that in that cavern with lightsaber crystals, I would find more crystals with modifiers. Oh well. He probably didn't change his dialogue after I've dealt with Juhani as well. Up, bitch.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Did you learn anything more about Quattro?
Quattra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quattro wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
That's pretty harsh.
Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to teach, but now I truly understand my own limitations.
You can't expect to get everything handed to you on a silver platter.
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
That's something, TM. Actually, let me check the guest chambers. Kinda curious. One of the quests did mention that the crazy droid lady. Yeah, she ran off towards the Jedi Enclave. Let's see. Oh. Oh dear.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There is no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still. But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Sampt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Okay, yeah, he seems quite nice. Blink at me twice if she's weird if she's too weird to you.
Sampt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common.
Oh.
I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now.
No.
There's so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
No, what I think it is, it's Brownian motion. Nothing less, nothing more. Fate. Oh, yeah, that... Oh! Okay. He owns one of the... Yeah, he's probably from one of the family... That asshole in the last room. Seems to be from one of the families, I presume, that own one of those grounds, those properties that I've been fucking livid about.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Wait, what did I receive now? Whatever. I'm just gonna go and fiddle around with my other lightsabers. Okay. I'm gonna make it a yellow. Well, I also have fucking 10 reds. But, you know, red and green are on completely opposite sides of the goddamn color spectrum, and it's just, yeah. Although, you know what? Yeah, green and yellow might be nice to accompany each other. And I'm going to also put a Rubat in it as well too, so both of my lightsabers have the same damage and attack modifiers. Just the green one is also a stunner. It's a good color combo, yeah? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is indeed.
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
Is there anything you can tell me about Revan and Malak?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
Are you saying Revan was responsible for Malak's fall?
Revan was always the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role and embraced the dark side as fully as his master ever had. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance drawing him ever further down the dark path, fueling his powers until they have surpassed those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Rockethead. Also may or may not what I plan to paint the GDI troopers with. Green and yellow? Sure, why not? Just make sure to have one of the colors more desaturated than the others, because it might clash if both of these particular colors would be saturated. Oh, you mean like green for the visor, like green for the... Okay, well, if you're following like 70, 30, 10% proportions of colors, then okay, maybe never mind. And for digital screen, yeah, I see. Although then again, if you would make the yellow a little less vibrant, then I suppose it would. It will make the green pop a little. Oh, okay, so I'm basically choosing who else other than Bastila. Son of a bitch. I really do want to bring Mission around. I do not know what the fuck to think to... who the fuck to bring else. I think I'm gonna bring the T3. I think I'm gonna bring T3.
Demand justice. The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished. The council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake. Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own. As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Is there anything else I should know?
These two families have been settled here for some years now.
And causing me no end of trouble.
Indeed. They have been settled here for some time, and feuding ever since.
What caused this feud?
I do not know how the original feud started, but they want nothing to do with each other. As you may have heard, Alan Matale believes that his son, Shen, has been kidnapped by Nurik Sandral.
Curiously, Nurik's son Cassus has been missing for some time as well. I fear Nurik may suspect Alon in this.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Right. I will investigate if there is time.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
Nobody fucking asked you, Bastila. But, anyway, folks, I will have to call it for today. It is 11 PM, and as much as I would like to, and I do mean it, I would like to continue. The game is slow-paced, but I don't mind that. Much as I would like to continue, first of all, I kinda run the risk of getting loud and potentially getting fucking noise complaints on the final stretch, but also because I need to get the fuck up tomorrow and continue figuring shit out. I need to, in regards to my move. So there's that. Rockhead, there is a color scheme with more green. Sorry that I've seen that the message popped up, but dialogues were happening. More green that I may try one day, but I want a core of infantry of the default GDI paint scheme first. Perfectly fair, perfectly understandable. Thanks for the stream, Schwab, but good night, everyone. Hey, thanks for sticking around, War Wreckage. Thanks for the stream, Schwab, take care, y'all, and you too, Rockethead. I will be continuing from here on Thursday evening. So yes, thank you everyone for joining, and have a good night. See you on Thursday, lads and ladies. I don't know.